Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Nooga Cowboy here. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate that, more than you'll ever know. You can also join me on Facebook and Instagram, Nooga Cowboy, and also NoogaCowboy.com. Today I want to talk a little bit about the 2022 Indian Chief, that new lineup coming out. Well, it's not a new lineup. I was able to see one of those motorcycles in person a few days ago. In one word, magnificent. Just really a beautiful motorcycle, and when you look at everything this Chief is going to have to offer, it's going to be a fun bike to ride. It's going to be real fun. Just looking at some of the numbers here, Chiefs will be, of course, they got the air-cooled V-twins and either the 111 or the 116s. 6-speed transmission. It's a lower seat, a 26-inch seat height. You've got the standard equipment, which includes keyless ignition, ride modes, cruise control, and also rear cylinder deactivation and LED lighting. And I'm gonna tell you, having seen this bike in person and having messed around with it a little bit, I didn't ride it. I wasn't able to ride it. I wasn't able to do any video or take any pictures. It's just a demo that was out at the dealership. It is one of the most beautiful motorcycles I've seen, specifically from Indian. I believe I was looking at the Dark Horse, the Chief Dark Horse, I think. Hopefully I'm not mistaken on that. And when you see what kind of power it's going to be working with, when you see the weight or lack of weight to go along with that power, I can guarantee you that sport mode is going to be fantastic on this motorcycle. I, for one, cannot wait to take this thing for a test ride. It's kind of what I do on this channel. A lot of motorcycle-centric stuff here. I'm really excited about this. And listen, just between you and me, I've never once thought about trading in Jolene. After seeing this motorcycle, I'm thinking about it. That's how good it looks. Beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. It's so much power for that weight, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And let's talk about the LCD integration there for a little bit. So that's where you're going to go take a look at your, whether it's tire pressure, you change your ride mode from touring to standard or standard to sport, and you can also go Bluetooth, navigation, so many options there with the LCD screen and that program on the new Indian Chief. Again, probably the most excited I've been about a motorcycle in a long time. I was able to sit on it. It feels good. It's going to hold a little more gas than, say, your Scout. And speaking of the Scout, it's going to be the perfect gap, perfect bridge, I should say, from the Scout to this new Indian Chief. You know, instead of going from the Scout to, say, a Springfield or Scout to a Vintage, I think this is a natural progression. Or even someone that's been riding for a little bit, you're not going to go wrong with this motorcycle. I can't wait for you to see it. I can't wait for you to ride it. And when you do, come back to this video, hit me in the comment section and say, hey, Nooga Cowboy, or just Cowboy, you were right. You were right about that new 2022 Indian Chief. So here's the deal. They're supposed to drop in about a month and a half. That's when they should be in the dealerships. But you know how that works. It could be 2 months. But as of right now, month and a half, these new Indian Chiefs should be in the dealership. Along with that will come the FTRs. Now, I don't know what all has been changed with the FTRs. One thing I do know is that seat height has been lowered some. So I believe they're lowering that 1.5 inches. Could be 2 inches, but I'm pretty sure it's 1.5 inches. Not much, so you're looking at that right there. That's going to make a difference for a lot of riders out there. For some of the shorter people out there, might not make a difference. You're still not going to ride it. But I think that was a big issue for a lot of people wanting to try out the FTR. That seat height was just a bit too high. I think lowering that a little bit will help out a little bit with the FTR and maybe get some more sales on that model. So looking forward to that. And that's supposed to drop about the same time as the 2022 Indian Chief. So 2 things to look forward to when it comes to Indian products. I know I'm looking forward to it. And again, that 2022 Indian Chief is going to be a naughty, naughty girl. Can't wait to ride it. Let's go. Thank you so much for joining me, Nooga Cowboy, Facebook and Instagram. Also joining me on my website, NoogaCowboy.com. If you have any comments, any suggestions, you just want to say, hey, what's up? Make sure you hit me in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond. Feel free to reach out anytime on any of my platforms, whether it's the website or social media. I'd love to chat with you. Till next time, Nooga Cowboy. Peace.